This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Oklahoma Sooners. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey guys, checking in pregame with the Miami head coach. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind the blocks. And coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Guys?
Holly, thank you. The Sooners ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Running inside. It's Fletcher. Got room at the 35. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get...
Could be an alley. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go to play.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And it's not a surprise on this first possession that they put the ball in the quarterback's hands and let him run it. This dude can fly. Palmer, I know it's the first possession, but sometimes it's hard to really understand how fast guys are until you see them on the field. It didn't look like they got it on that first possession.
No, David, we were talking to their defensive coaching staff this week, and they thought they had a good plan on paper to slow this guy down. But you're right, it's a different thing once you get out there on game day, and they're going to have to make some adjustments right now because you know this defense, I know it's early, but they're already reeling because of that guy's speed.
Going to the ground. Ball, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he scores! Touchdown Sooners!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
He'll bring it out. It's Compton. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown. Makes the grab in their space. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those too.
The Canes have this offense rolling. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Finding some room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's the second time today, man. Like, you see, it looks like he's going in fast forward. He's got some jets, man. This guy can really move. This offense does such a nice job of finding creative ways to get him the football. And we've already seen it today. A couple of explosive plays, and they're going to continue to feature this young man.
Here's Mensa to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Third down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Using his feet. Touchdown Hurricane! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Sategna. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's on the move. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. The Sooners will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. So Miami signals for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
The short hands, it's Fletcher. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. Throwing Mensah. Makes the grab. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, that D-tackle has an explosive first step. He shot right out of his...
Scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and bring it back. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Flips it out in the flat. Breaks free, and he might be gone. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And how about that play by this defense? Reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
No reason to risk trying to field that one. As it skips through the end zone, it'll be a touchback. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great.
There's a crease. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to run for it. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got a step, it was all over, right for the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to add another. Oh, they block it. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style, a 66-yarder to the house.
Number 29, set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lyle. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Darian Mensa to throw. That's caught. It's gone. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Second down.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quick release by inside the QB. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He's inside the 40, the 20, to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he tacked on the extra point.